we are back and we are here on the Metal Coffee Shop soundstage, sponsored by New Tech Machinery at METALCON 2023. Wow, we were really going there for a while. I'm Heidi Ellsworth, and I'm sitting here with Brad Fink with RenoWorks. So happy to have you on the soundstage, Brad.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your company.
So I'm with a company called RenoWorks, and we produce all of the visualization tools that you see on a lot of manufacturers' websites. So when you, for example, upload a photo of your home, show what it looks like with different metal profiles, different metal, different colors, and selecting from different manufacturers' libraries of digital assets, often that is a RenoWorks solution that you're actually working with.
Yeah, it's so cool. You can go on there, you can see what roof color, siding color, doors, windows. I mean, you guys, and you were the pioneers in this space.
Yeah, we've been around over 20 years. So we were really one of the very few companies, and we actually pretty much invented the technology back in the day. And then, as you say, Heidi, yeah, we've expanded that. So not only do we do a lot of roofing, but we do a lot of siding, stone, brick, windows, entry doors, garage doors, and even interiors as well. So we can do kitchen design and things like that as well.
It is such a great technology, and really we all need to be able to visualize, right? We want to be able to see what's going on, and so I think contractors we're really starting to see contractors use that in their sales process. They've been using it through their manufacturers, but now they're using it on their own. And maybe tell us about your contractor program.
Yeah, and that's really one of the exciting new things that RenoWorks is offering. So for years, we've always worked with the manufacturer and a lot of the retailers, but often in those platforms, you would only have that specific manufacturer's product. So what we were finding is a lot of contractors multiple visualizers and going to multiple sites, but now we have RenoWorks Pro, where as a contractor you can use it as a selling tool, you can put it on your website as a lead capture tool, and then you can select from all of the different manufacturers that we have cataloged so they can have a good variety of different products that they actually do business with.
That's cool. I think there's contractors out there, we were just talking about it, the exterior contractors who are really looking at metal roofing, metal siding. We just had a metal talk on that, our award-winning metal talk. And so when we were going through that, our metal talk the other day, really looking at how the metal roofing and the metal siding, how you can change it up, the different colors. I just found it fascinating, and I think it is such an important tool for every contractor to have, especially selling metal, because you want the homeowner to really visualize how beautiful that's going to look.
Well, and it's a question that, they say over 80% of people just cannot do. Right? It's a question. That's why there's sample panels out there, and that's why, as a sales rep, you're carrying around heavy sample panels and things like that. Well, this just takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. So you can, take a photo or even a blueprint of someone's home before construction begins, and then, quickly, upload that in a matter of 10-15 seconds. Show what it's going to look like with the different options, the different profiles, and it often leads to, really attractive upselling situations as well.
When you think about that, now we have board and bat, we have wood grain, all these different metal types of exteriors that really are changing the face of homes and commercial buildings, of course, across the board. And that's what we're seeing at the show. So as you've been walking the show and kind of checking it out, what are some of the new things you're seeing out there?
Well, it's exciting because you're right. We're seeing a lot of like wood grain patterns, in metal. That's one of the things I noticed. There are, a couple of different suppliers out there, and that's a lot of different patterns, pressed patterns, and things like that. So you're right, it's not just a standard standing seam, red roof anymore.
No.
It's starting to get exciting, and I have seen a good number of vendors who have board and batten and some various patterns as well. So it is. There's so many different techniques now for producing it.
I saw camouflage.
I did as well. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it makes sense for duct blinds and all those different things, and they're using it. So who knows where it's going to go? Okay, so RenoWorks is part of METALView.
Yes. And
METALView is through Sherwin-Williams, and it's doing amazing things. You can find it all, of course, on Metal Coffee Shop. All the partners on there. But as we're talking to these contractors who are coming into the METALView program, we are hearing that a lot of them are very excited about the visualization about RenoWorks.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, I mean, we are really the visualization arm for MetalView, and MetalView, of course, has a lot of different technologies that they've all put together, kind of under the hood and as one, unified front. So if you're looking for visualization as a contractor, and and you want to be able to use it as a selling tool, maybe have it on your website, and use it to select from all the different manufacturers that we support as part of the MetalView program. Now that's something that's available as well through MetalView.
That's great. That is excellent. So sorry if my voice was a little bit low earlier. I realized my microphone was off, but you can still hear me thanks to Brad. So we're all good. So yes, and I think when we really look at that MetalView, how we are getting more contractors into metal, make more with metal, that's really what it's all about. And starting with the technology, and that's the Roofing Passport, that's the visualizer with RenoWorks, and the business solutions that we're seeing going there every single day. They are really, I mean, that program is just taking off.
It is, and when you're putting that many different technology partners together, things do take a while to make all the integrations and things like that work. But yes, we're finally seeing that it is really growing. A lot of buzz out there. Of course, there's a lot of manufacturers and contractors who are already working with Sherwin-Williams and their products. So we're seeing a huge amount of momentum build quickly.
Yeah, it's exciting. Well, thank you for coming by. I am so excited to see you. We are so happy to have RenoWorks on Metal Coffee Shop, full directory. As we said, we've done podcasts, we have our Metal Talk, or our Metal Cast, and there are lots of great information that you can find on Metal Coffee Shop to get started. Whether you're involved in MetalView or not, you can get started with RenoWorks and really take your company to that next level. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me. And the only thing I want to mention is if you want to learn more about RenoWorks, please go to renoworks.com, or we also have another website for RenoWorks Pro called renoworkspro.com.
Perfect, excellent. Thank you so much, and thank you all. Be sure to check out this great visualization tool, and stay tuned. We have a lot more coming today on the live Coffee Conversation set, Soundstage, sponsored by New Tech Machinery. We'll talk to you soon.